welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in today's video, I wanted to do a beginner's guide to penpaling. Now this video can help people who have not penpaled before and want to start, or even if you are penpaling, you can consider some of my tips. So without further ado, let's get started. Finding a pen pal. Now there are many ways to do this, but a common way is looking under the hashtag penpalswanted. Sometimes you can find things there. Personally, I actually just started penpaling with friends, and then I gradually reached out to people that I've been messaging to. The next way that you can is, for example, the account Penpal Central, their account will be linked in the description. You can find people on their account, or they can even post an introduction about yourself. Now, when you find the person you want to pen pal, definitely give them an introduction about yourself and why you want to be their pen pals. I wouldn't leave it at, hey, do you want to be pen pals, They'll definitely appreciate that. And then while you're pen paling, definitely reach out to them saying when you're going to send a letter if you have any other form of communication. Now, for safety reasons, make sure you're comfortable giving out your address, or ask for your parents before, or your guardian, before you give somebody your address. Or I know you can rent a P.O. box if you don't want to give out your address. Now for the letter itself. One of the things that you have to consider is storing your stationery and gathering all your items when you start your pen pal letter. I definitely recommend choosing a theme for your pen pal letter. That's what I do. It's totally optional, but keep that in count when you're choosing out your supplies. I'll talk about more of the supplies I'm using while I make the letter. Now the first thing I start off is with the note itself. So I'm just going in with their name, saying dear, and then the person's name. I'm using the Tombow dual brush pens to do this, and then I actually just added a little pink drop shadow. You can't see it on camera, but yeah, it adds a lot. I also went in with the letters with my Sakura jelly roll, and it gives it a cool bubbly effect. I actually did mention this in my stationery haul video, so definitely go check that out. Link in the eye at the corner. Now I'm just going in with some washi tape that matches my theme. My theme is like a peachy pink green theme. So yeah, and then actually writing the note, I just introduced myself because this is my first letter I'm writing to the person. So yeah, I just introduced myself, talked about my hobbies, and how I am so excited to be writing my letter to her. Going in with the same lettering I did for her name at the top, and then I just added some washi tapes and cut out the paper. Oh yes, and I also added these green circles around it to match the leaves in one of my washi tape. Next thing I do is write questions. Now, I usually would do questions and answers, but since this is my first time writing to this person, I'm just gonna stick with the questions. Sorry. I'm actually using these stamps that I got from Amazon. Really recommend. I've been loving them, and they give like a nice vintage vibe to my letters. After I wrote some questions, I just sealed that up and added some washi tape and labeled it. Now, I do add a playlist of songs that I recommend. Currently, I've been loving lo-fi music to study to and listen to, so I did recommend some of that to her. But yes, I'm just doing the same style with the Tombow dual brush pens for the title, some washi tape, and these stamps to number the different songs off. like adding in my letters is extras. Now a lot of people ask me, what do you add? I am actually adding these papers that I cut out that I printed out from Pinterest, and they're floral that match theme, and then I'm also adding some tea. Then I am wrapping some washi tape around these tags that I got from Amazon. It came in like a pack of 100. Definitely recommend checking Amazon for that stuff. But yeah, I'm just giving them samples of washi tape that I use in my theme, and I'm just using my grid washi tape that I used, and yeah, not too much else. Then I'm actually adding some papers that I use for her letter, and then I'm just gonna wrap all of that up in some twine. I've been really loving wrapping my letters and questions and answers in twine. I got this actually with the tags that I use for my washi. Now for the envelope, I usually make it pretty and I do the theme that I did on the inside. On the outside, this letter I actually did it for somebody else. But yeah, then for mailing it, definitely make sure that the stamp that you're using is appropriate for the place that you're mailing it to. When it comes to storing my letters, I store them in twine and store them in a box. So that was it for today's video. I hope you guys found it helpful. Definitely make sure to check out my Instagram. I post more content there, and I actually go live quite a bit there. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Bye.